Good morning, everybody. It's Backseat Driver 5280. I see John is currently in the chat. We'll see if anybody else makes it in. Um, but I just want to do a quick kind of haul unboxing show this morning. I figured if anybody is awake and bored before John's Comics with Kids does his Saturday morning show, I would try and fill that void. And I have been waiting to show some of the books that I got recently. Um, so I'll pretty much just get right into it. And I showed this actually the other night on the Comically Coping show. Actually, sorry. We'll start with these things here. I already opened the boxes and packaging, but I haven't actually looked at the books yet. I left them in the cardboard. Um, so I'll move some of them out of the way. But there are, I think, 3 different packages in here that we'll go through. So here's this one first. They did a pretty good job. I don't know if this was just supposed to reinforce it, but I don't know, seemed to do the job. Hey, what's up, Discovery Bay? Good morning. Missed you yesterday, man. Let's see. We've got this one is 2 books. It looks like. I don't remember what all of these packages are. To be honest, I don't know if there are 3. I can't tell. Let me try and get these apart though. I don't know. I thought I'd cut all the tape, but apparently not. So that's a pain. So let me grab my handy dandy Reggie Collects box cutter. See if I can't take care of that real quick. Ah, God, this is still nerve-wracking even with very little tape on here. And with very little of the blade out. Just gotta put tape everywhere, and there are no pull tabs. It's not blue painter's tape, so it's a little too sticky. They did a pretty good job packaging, but this is a little just on the, frustrating side. What in the hell? You know what? I think that they put multiple books inside one bag. And so I've been looking at yeah, it's all in one bag. That's interesting. Oh, all right. And there's, that's right. Okay, so I bought 2 copies actually of this Canto #1 New York Comic Con variant. And of course he taped these together as well. But again, with just some Scotch tape. And one's upside down. So I'm honestly gonna give this guy like a, I don't know, B- for packaging altogether. But I've seen far worse. But it would have been nice if it was just a little bit more, I don't know, I guess logical how to get them out. Um, so yeah, there's the one copy. Here's the other. I've actually got 2 copies of the A cover at CGC right now. I'm hoping that both of them come back at least 9.4. I think they will. These, I really liked this cover, so I wanted to get these, and they were $15 each. So I figured that was a pretty good deal. Next up, we've got a slightly fatter package, if you will. They didn't do a great job of cutting the cardboard to size, but then they also put it inside of this bag. And this, I wanted to get the DC New Frontier set. So there is, I believe that's #1. And then it looks like they double bagged all these. There's #2. Here is #3. And should be 4. These are pretty hefty books, so they're I'm not too worried about them flexing too much, being double bagged or anything. So I'm not really upset about that. The only thing I wish they'd done better is cutting the cardboard to size because it was not even as large as the books. Put those aside real quick. Hey, what's up, Los? Good morning. Get the trash out of the way, and then these are just some books that I got from Midtown Comics. I think I was talking to John about this maybe in the live stream we did a couple weeks ago. I don't remember, but I've been trying to get more or less all of the Green Lantern first appearances, and at this point now, the only significant one I have left is going to be Showcase 22, and that's going to be a while because let's see, where is it? So it's a free comic book day book, but it is the first appearance of Simon Baz. And then to go with that is his first appearance as a Green Lantern in Green Lantern Zero. And to go along with that, I've also been working on getting the first appearances of every person to pick up the mantle as Captain America. And I discovered one that I didn't actually know about. I mean, there have been a couple, but this is Secret Wars 2099 #1, and that's the first appearance of and I'm blanking on her name already, but front and center, it's her first appearance as Captain America. And there is a variant, but I wasn't going to drop more than basically cover price for someone I'd not actually heard of as Captain America. And then finally, I picked up Mercy #1 from Midtown as well, just because it sounded like it might be an interesting read. I don't know if I'll continue past #1. Haven't read it obviously since I just opened it up, but we'll see. Move those aside, and then so now this one actually showed real quick in the live stream that we did on Thursday night, and I went to my shop just to get this book, the Boss Logic variant of Captain Marvel #16. He's been doing some fantastic stuff. I'll try and get a little bit closer. I know my lighting is not the best. It's also a fairly dark cover. Let's see. That's not going to help at all. Yeah, so I wanted to pick that one up. I am not a current run Captain Marvel reader or collector, but wanted to support the guy because I like his stuff and he seems pretty decent. And it was cover price, so why the hell not? So now getting into some other stuff. I picked this up last Saturday at my comic shop, Thor 337. It's a pretty high grade. I don't know if it'll be a 9.8 or not, but I'm going to take it to my presser in a couple hours and hopefully see it next weekend with an estimated grade. I believe it's going to be at least a 9.2, 9.4. I don't see, probably won't be able to tell on here. Yeah, it's not going to work. But there are no spine ticks, no blunting of corners or anything. I don't know why he had this raw on the wall. I definitely would have gotten this graded and then put it on the wall if I were him, but he had no issue with selling it to me raw, so I'll take it. And I picked this one up actually a while ago. I just liked the cover, but Venom First Host, issue 5, second printing, and that's, I believe, the second cover appearance of Sleeper. I've become a pretty big symbiote fan lately, and so I wanted to pick this up. Turns out that in a high grade, it's actually worth something, so I think I'm going to get it pressed, and then I'll think about submitting it in a later CGC submission. And then last but definitely not least, I was able to get this Secret Wars 8 newsstand. Oh, and I just covered up the UPC code by doing that. That was probably the best deal of all those books that I got. I got it for like $30, and it's very high grade. What's up, Comic Assassin? Thanks for stopping by. I'm just finishing up with the unboxing essentially, but I'll do a quick recap as well. Um, so obviously you can see Secret Wars number 8 right there. I also the same day picked up this copy of Thor 337. I believe I mean it's definitely a direct edition. I need to double check, make sure it's actually the first print. Just having trouble determining the difference between the first and second. I believe there was a second. Then I also picked up this Boss Logic variant. I literally only got. All right, let me know if you guys can hear me. My headset shut off for some reason. I know there'll be a little bit of a delay in the chat. Looks like it should be good though now. So I don't know where it cut off exactly, but this Boss Logic variant of Captain Marvel 16 that I got just because it's a Boss Logic variant. I'm back. Good. Awesome. Thank you. I picked up this Venom First Host issue 5 second print, second cover appearance of Sleeper. It's also just an awesome cover. Then from Midtown, I recently got this Mercy number 1 delivered. Secret Wars 2099 number 1, first appearance of her as Captain America. Again, I apologize for not being able to remember her name right now. Green Lantern number 0, first appearance of Simon Baz as Green Lantern. New 52 number 1 Free Comic Book Day, first appearance of Simon Baz. And then finally, I got 2 copies of the New York Comic Con variant of Kanto number 1. So that's going to be about it, guys. Thank you for stopping by. I know it was relatively short. Looks like it's not even been 15 minutes yet, but I don't want to take up too much time. I know John is going to be having his Saturday morning comics with kids, aka the Kate and Charlie show, in about an hour. So I'm going to leave it there, and I will see you guys all later. Thanks for stopping by.